What's up everybody? September was the fourth slowest month we've seen for sales in recorded history, and I want to go over these Abbotsford statistics with you guys, so let's get into it. I'm not Agent Kelly. I talk about real estate, I talk about real estate investing, and I talk about my local market here in Vancouver and all things Vancouver. If you get any value or entertainment from these videos, all that I ask is you thumbs up and subscribe. Let's start off with Detached Homes, down another 5% to a new benchmark price of $1.05 million. It was $1.5 million at the peak. We're down for a total of $450,000 since February. Homes are selling 7% below their asking price on average, with a sales ratio of only 12% across all of Abbotsford, which is on the cusp of a buyer's market and a balanced market. Typically anything below 12% is buyer's market and 12 to 20% is considered to be a balanced market. Sales dropped from 45 to 39, so we're going down in demand, and inventory also dropped from 340 to 328, so supply and demand went down in the month of September. Homes priced between $800,000 to $900,000 is still a very strong market at a 53% sell-through ratio. That's probably because that's what the bulk of the buyer pool can actually afford to buy with these new interest rate increases. And this is probably why price per square foot of detached homes in Abbotsford is actually up 16%, because the bulk of the sales happening in the detached market are happening in that $800,000 to $900,000 bracket. And typically, the lower you go in square footage, the price per square foot goes up. So a home that's 4,000 square feet is gonna have a much lower price per square foot than a home that's 1,600 square feet. Obviously, the home that's 4,000 square feet is gonna sell for a lot more, but the price per square foot is much lower. And that's why, reflective in the stats, it appears as though price per square foot has gone up 16%, but my opinion is that's probably just because the bulk of the sales happening are smaller homes in that $800,000 to $900,000 range. Because if we look at the price band of $1.25 million to $1.5 million, that's seeing only a 6% sell-through ratio. So for every 10 homes being listed, 0.6 of them are getting sold. Whereas in the $800,000 to $900,000 price band at a 53% sell-through ratio, half of the homes being listed are getting sold. Hottest area is Poplar at a 25% sell-through ratio, and your slowest area is Aberdeen at a 6% sell-through ratio. All right, let's talk about apartments down. Down only $5,000 in the month of September to a new benchmark price of $420,000. It was $505,000 at the peak, down for a total of $85,000 since the peak in February. We saw a spike in sales from 40 in August to 46 sales in September, and inventory stayed completely flat. Price per square foot went up from $429 to $448, meaning probably some smaller condos selling, as opposed to the bigger condos. Sales ratios have been pretty much flat in the condo market for the last 3 months, sitting at 17% right now. Hottest area was Poplar at a 22% sell-through ratio, and your slowest area was West Abbotsford at only 14%. Townhomes actually went up $13,000 from $647,000 to $660,000 new benchmark price. We were sitting at $872,000 at the peak, so we're down just over $200,000 in the townhome market since the peak. Inventory actually fell off a cliff from 202 to 175 now, so that's over a 10% decrease in inventory for townhomes in Abbotsford. And sales have pretty much doubled since the low in July. Now at 44 sales this month, we were at 23 for the lows in July. So sales are picking up fast and inventory is coming down fast. This is good news if you're a bull for the townhome market in Abbotsford. Sales ratio went from 13 to 25% in 1 month, nearly a doubling in the sales ratio for 1 month. That's a TSN turning point right there. Price per square foot stayed flat. Hottest area is East Abbotsford at a 51% sell-through ratio. Slowest area is Central at only 14%. If you are looking to buy a townhome in Abbotsford, I'd be looking in Abbotsford Central, just because there's a lot of inventory there and none of it's really selling, so that's your optimal situation as a buyer. That's it for the broad overview for Abbotsford. If you get any value or entertainment from these videos, thumbs up, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.